And a lot of people are mad because God chose you. God chose you and didn't choose them because he knows that they would have never chose him. They would have never laid their life down for him. They would have never just gave it all up for him. And although you went through your seasons of preparation, you had to go through your seasons of not knowing who you really were, not knowing who God had called you to be. But the very moment you stepped into everything God called you to be, baby, you've been unstoppable ever since. And that's why I will always remind you that when people come up against you, it is a very dangerous thing for them. It's dangerous for them because you are chosen by God. When they come up against you, they coming up against God, and they have no clue just how much trouble they're getting themselves in. See, people really be at risk for taking a dirt nap and they don't even know it. See, people got to understand that it's not easy living the life that you chose to live. The old version of you would have been put them in their place. The old version of you would have been shut them up. But see, it's just something about this new version of you. This new version of you really got them more terrified than anything because you are a mysterious person to them now. They don't know how to take you anymore. See, they thought they were so used to knowing all of your plays, like they just knew how you were going to react to certain situations, how you would treat them in situations. Baby, once you really transformed and became a new version of yourself, and those old things passed away, and you really started looking at the situation for what it really is, with a lot of people, you started to see them for who they've always been. And you started choosing you. And you put God first. And then you started to love yourself better. You started to treat yourself better, understanding that you are who God calls you. See, people want to try to make you feel bad because you are chosen. They want to make you feel bad because you have grown. You are no longer that old version of you. You don't talk the same. You don't walk the same. Your priorities have changed. Things are different. And see, to a person that always expected for you to stay the same, somebody that doesn't want change for their life, baby, they will always try to poison where you are. They will always try to make you feel like you doing too much. You shouldn't go that hard for certain situations. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. The whole entire time, baby, they are stumbling blocks. They're trying to slow you down. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to have to watch you continue to do everything they wish they could do. And for a lot of people, they had the chance to grow with you. But while you were growing, they were riding off of your favor, doing everything they seen you doing. Instead of them becoming their own person, you were doing what you needed to do, becoming who God has called you to become. And the whole time, people looking at your life and they thinking it's all a facade, it's just a fake. Maybe one day you gonna snap out of it, you gonna go right back to the person they've always known you to be. Since they've had to find out the hard way that this is not a joke, it's not a game, growth can really occur in other people's lives. Just because they don't want growth for their life doesn't mean that you can't obtain it in yours. See, people have had a rude awakening, realizing that you really are the chosen one. You really are. And people not being blessed to be around chosen ones every day. And I'm not trying to make you think more highly of yourself than you should, but you have to know that you're special out here. You are God's favorite. He chose you. See, some were called, but only a few were chosen. And baby, you are chosen. And some days you don't want the mantle. Some days it's too heavy. Heavy is the head that holds the crown. People got to understand this one thing, if they don't understand nothing else, that the further they get away from God, the worse off they're going to be. The more they try to assassinate your character, make you look like the bad guy, call you out, make you feel left out, make you feel picked on, the worse off they're going to be. But now that you hold your own and you don't care about what people got to say about you, You do your own thing. You stay in your own lane. You mind your own business. And you love it. You love it right here. You love it right here in this place because this is where you should be. Don't allow people to make you feel any type of way for being chosen by God. He didn't choose them because they wouldn't have chose him. I'm now offering one-on-one coaching sessions. All of my information will be in the description below. I look forward to hearing from you. I love you. You're going to be all right.